Somebody did the homework. That is amazing. I don't even know what to say about that. I say give him a round of applause. Yeah, I mean, that was great. Awesome. There's not much you can say about this man that has already been posted on lesbian blogs already, so congratulations, that was terrific. Mind blown. Yeah. Our next presenter, I don't know much about him, but I do know this, that he was the only person to go on Match.com and get paired with a box of tissues and a bottle of hand lotion. I'm told his baseball career is going as successfully as Emilio Estevez's acting career, because he looks a lot like him. Let's give it up for the Wild Thing. Quack. 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 Quack.
Uh-oh.
This is Justin, by the way.
Hi everyone, I'm Justin. I got to meet this group. Just to give you a little background on me. I started dating Eileen. I went to a different high school, thank God. And all this so I got to meet them when I was in high school. And, I remember the first time I met AJ, Randy, Baylog, Steve, and then a couple other people that we stopped being friends with for a good reason. So they're not here. But I remember when I first met them, and I just wanted to break up with Eileen so bad so I wouldn't have to hang out with these people. And, you know, a dozen years later, so I don't know why I'm sticking around. But anyways, before I get started catching up to Steve here, I wanted to give this to Kelly. I figure if you drink this, you might want to have sex with AJ. And then, AJ, this is for you. It's kid size. Should last them the night. So, I'll start from this side. Jen, well played. I don't know you that well, but you did a real nice job. Then serial killer guy sitting next to me. I don't know him at all. So, I'm just going to make sure I get my candy bar tonight so it doesn't fall me out. We'll go to Kelly here. Kelly, thank you for organizing this. You know, it's a lot. This guy's really killing me. Thanks for organizing this. It's a lot of fun to actually say how I really feel finally. Some of these people have been holding this up for a while. You know, it's just dying at the chance to say this. But I think your profession kind of fits. I figure like 5 years down the road, we're going to find out this was all just one big study that she was paid for. Like a government grant. There's going to be a survey. It's going to be some documentary, and we're all going to find about it later. You know, your dad's creeping me out. He keeps moving. Corner of my eye. I'll go to Randy. I remember the first time I got to see Randy's band. Eileen's brother was the lead singer of the band, and so I felt obligated to go. The performance was in her basement, and, you know, they had some lights and stuff, so it was kind of a big deal. I just remember hearing them play, and they were so bad. And, you know, God love me, he's still trying. You know, I mean, I think Erin might have like a hearing problem. She married him. So, I'm going to Erin. You know, Erin, you're always nice, you know, and I'm just surprised that you're still with Randy. You know. AJ's brother, don't know you that well, but I do like your faux hawk. It's pretty cool. And going down to Baylog, if I can quote Adam, who's too scared to get up here, really, I think his wife told him he couldn't talk. But Adam quoted it best. You know, he said, when you look at Baylog, he said, it just reminds him of a fat Christian Bale. Or
Where's the Joker?
Or a pirate. And finally, Steve. I mean, which angle do I take? He's a male nurse. His ex-girlfriend's a lesbian. Who moved out of the state, supposedly. I think he stole some drugs from the hospital and was probably buried with his ferrets in the backyard. But Steve, you did a nice job tonight, and you know, despite everything I hate about these people, I do like them. And AJ, happy 30th.
That was the funniest male escort you've ever hired. Awesome. Really awesome.
Yeah.
Well, our next presenter, I must say, I've known probably the longest out of all of AJ's friends. He does give that creepy rape vibe, but you still have to love him. Does dress like that creepy art teacher, but you still have to love him. Hey, quick fact for you. The animal rights group PETA, they claim that cows could suffer humiliation. I didn't know that, but if you laugh at them, not that big of a deal, but luckily no one here belongs to PETA, and this cow isn't really that funny. I'm told his middle name is West, like the porn star Randy West. Way to go. Way to go. Apparently they share a lot of similarities, both riddled with STDs. No one's ever heard of them, and I can only assume that Randy West sucks at playing the guitar as well. Let's give it up for Fat Jim Morrison. Thank you. It's good to see that I haven't let Nick out of the house today. I got a nice sugary snack for you here tonight. AJ, Carl and Sarah didn't get it right at first. Sugar was the poison to their first child. And on their second child, they just had to stop right after that. But really, thank you so much, Nick, for being the roast master tonight. We had to make sure that someone had a close enough relationship to AJ who wasn't funny and had to handle menial tasks. And that leads me to Justin. He was just up here previously. Justin, thank you so much. I go months at a time without seeing you. Months. I saw him a few months back in the dirty west side of Chicago at a CVS. I think he was picking up a rash cream or something. Eileen was there too. Speaking of Eileen, it's nice to see her as well. Usually when I see her, it's a feature on RedTube, so. Isn't that such a coincidence that Justin he works in videography and Eileen's his fiance. I was really expecting Adam to be up here tonight and telling a few jokes, which is unfortunate. As you all know, Adam and Bridget just gave birth to a live manatee.
True story.
Good old Adam, poor man, he suffers from gout. Some say it's, from buildup of uric acid, but, that's just from swallowing too much meat. Good old Steve was up here earlier. Steve, one of my best friends, he has a unique perspective on life. He's one of the only people here that I know who knows what it's like to get a hand job from E.T. But honestly, it's really good to see him here tonight. 500 years ago, someone with your condition, they might have been executed. Back then, people didn't think so highly on homosexuality. Jen Hermes had a few words earlier tonight. I thought there was a minimum height requirement, but I realized that AJ was the guest of honor, so we had to have some leniency. It's unfortunate that Matt Baylor is here tonight. That's all. It's just unfortunate. It's nice to see that he's still donning his pedophile mustache. It really doesn't matter though, because usually his victims are sleeping.
Works at a children's hospital.
My lovely wife's here tonight. She, as many of you know, previously dated AJ, which is just fucking depressing to me. Honestly, I'm pretty sure she's only here for the open bar. The sad part is, it took AJ only 7 months, and it's taken me 14 years to get rid of that bitch. Kelly, you're looking lovely tonight. You can't wait for that involved thesis about, the psychoactive effects about marrying a douchebag. She's a strong woman, a great wife. Makes me think of what she has in common with my wife. She's probably not sleeping with me. And then we got AJ. As you all know, back in high school, AJ had some ice-tipped hair, but I actually think that he was blonde and the hair was just trying to die as it got to his face. He's a handsome individual these days, but as you know, he might have had a bit of acne in high school. And he had some similarities with the acne, because he waited until you were 12 years old before it came on your face. AJ also used to take pride in his bowling abilities. He used to. Nowadays he doesn't have much to take pride in. But really though, AJ, he's a wonderful friend. He's always been there for me. And I never see him, and that's the greatest thing that he ever did. Cheers, AJ. I'll use that later. It's fine. I'll show you. Very nice, very nice. Way to go. Let's give it up for Randy. Okay, I'm told this next presenter showed up uninvited. I don't know him that well, so I tried to call a bunch of people, try to get some information on him, and every time I did, I called him, and all I got was this restraining order, don't call me again, I don't want to talk about that asshole. So I literally had nothing to go on. So this is the best I could do, so please be gentle. I'm told the next presenter showed up uninvited, and who invited this asshole actually is what I really want to know, because no one likes him. I don't understand why, I don't know. He seems like a really nice guy, has great facial hair. Awesome, but
I'm taking a bathroom break if he's.
okay, is this not important enough? Or,
No, I don't need one.
No, just don't wanna, no? I suck that bad, is what you're telling me? Really?
No,
Really?
no.
No?
If the
All right,
presenter that's coming up
this
next,
is,
I just don't need it.
very, very disrespectful, thank you. Well, for our next presenter, it's been a very, very spread rumor that it's a little embarrassing, but he hasn't been inside of a woman since his tongue got caught in an ancient mamba bottle. I'm really sorry to everybody that. Sorry.
Oh my god.
At least though, I guess the standing running joke is that this guy should die at any second now. And from everyone I've called, they really want him to. Really want him to. So while he's still alive, let's give it up for Fat Batman. Come on. Come on.
Thank you. There you go, Aaron, illustrating the small ladders of women everywhere. Thank you, Nick.
Who are you again?
Little known fact.
Sorry.
Nick is the newest member of One Direction with that hair. There you go. Now, I don't really know Nick, not all that well, which is probably a good thing. But the resemblance to AJ is uncanny. You both have the same fucked up facial features, shittier facial hair than me, and tiny, tiny, frail bodies. You just have to be related. I think Jerry Claus over there spent too many years smoking the Shiva to produce that. I was gonna go with the cold weather too, but the race to your mother's egg had to be a spirited one, just about as eventful as the walking event in the Summer Olympics. You guys sure limped your way to the finish. I'd hate to see, like, if you guys bowed out of the race, who was the second place? I'd like to congratulate you on the birth of your child, Nick. Thank God the kid doesn't have your features. Had the kid gotten that porcupine barb you call hair, your wife wouldn't be the woman she is today.
Oh, God.
That kid would have tore that shit up. Nobody's coming back from that. Randy, you're an inspiration. We've been telling you for years to go see a doctor to get whatever this is on your face removed, but you stand strong. The reason why I grow my own shitty facial hair, it's not going to be as bad as Randy's. I always think I see Randy on my walk to work. I work downtown, but it's just always just some homeless guy. Just asking for money. Is that how you supplement your income? You just walk around, people just hand you shit? I don't know if everybody knows this, but he is actually an athlete, a very, very big athlete. He fights his liver daily. This one time in college, he fought the hell out of his liver. He didn't even give up when he started turning yellow. He continued to drink. And the funny thing about that is, as his skin turned yellow, his GPA rose. He was channeling his inner Asian, but only to the point of like the Asian kids with Down syndrome. Yeah, I need Jesus. Steve. Steve, you're like Chewbacca, except shorter, hairier, and with fewer fingers. And you're generally less useful. The feebleness of that wum that you proudly display is second only to your body. Steve truly is an anomaly that should have been put down ages ago. It's only through the miracle of modern science that he's still alive today. I don't even know if he's still on the same evolutionary branch as the rest of us. I mean, opposable thumbs come standard in humans.
Jesus Christ.
They do. Now, despite the anomalies, Steve has pincered his way through life with the veracity of a sloth. Justin, this man cannot be made fun of. He settled for a tall blonde with big boobs and a rockin' body. The man deserves a medal. I do have a question, though. Every once in a while, and you wake up next to Eileen, it's middle of the night, you still got tired in your eyes, and you roll over. Don't you ever just see Larry in a wig? I mean, not to put a damper on your engagement, but as your eyesight goes, that's standard. You did that all the time. Okay, Jen. Little, as everybody may know, she's quite the writer. She published, I don't know when, her 26 things on Facebook. This is all I really have for her. She really dropped some knowledge there. I particularly like 2 of the passages. Her number 7 illustrates her power over Mother Nature. It goes, and I quote, "If I do something stupid, it's probably going to rain that day." Now, I just visited Seattle, and they want you to stop doing stupid shit. Number 3 is also a good one. Life is full of disappointment. The first is cold butt wipes. Knowledge. This is not necessarily so, as I have heard Nick's baby tried to crawl back into the womb upon seeing your father's face for the first time. Despite these revelations, Jen jotted down, the list was dampened by a complete lack of grammar and punctuation. I guess that's to be expected from ISU grad. They don't teach grammar, punctuation, or how to prevent sexually transmitted disease.
Go Panthers!
You can't get AIDS twice.
Aaron, I would call you loose, but the men that you keep, let me put it bluntly, I have hemorrhoids that are bigger than their penises. Probably true. You not only have had Randy's pinky-like dick in your mouth, but AJ's as well. You're a dirty, disease-ridden slut. Even priests can't cleanse the filth from your body. Sorry, even priests can't cleanse the filth that has been slung in and around your body. AJ's like a blind man at a urinal. It just goes everywhere. A little squirt here. I've known Erin a long time, and she has given me one really good piece of advice that has stuck with me from high school. She wrote this down in the yearbook, ladies and gentlemen. And I guess it's from her exploits with her many gentlemen suitors. It said, "Eat citrus fruit. Spermies taste better that way."
That's like 3rd grade year.
Apparently, AJ and Randy are shooting some baby batter, which is on the salty side. Aaron, you need Jesus and a strong dose of antibiotics. Kelly, there's nothing I could say here that's more embarrassing than you marrying AJ. AJ! There's literally nothing I could say that's worse than her marrying AJ. Alright, AJ, what is it? Oh, you know AJ, when he started out in life, he had a plan. He had goals. In high school, he worked at school kids, and when he came back from college, he worked at school kids, and then when he graduated college, he worked at school kid. How's that plan, buddy? The tens of thousands of dollars he spent on getting his degree at EIU. Apparently that's what it's worth. Wah, wah. I really don't know what AJ learned at EIU, other than, drinking copious amounts of alcohol and what type of ointment relieves that itch down under. But I do know his fraternity brothers used to say AJ's fly was harder to close than the JonBenet Ramsey case. Always. AJ's an inspiration, really, especially to the writers of Law & Order SVU. They have had countless seasons based upon his exploits in, pedophilia. It's awful. Little known fact again, AJ's address has an S in it, it stands for sex offender. Just so the neighbors know. He says it's just because he lives, on Sanchez? That's some bullshit reason. So hide your kids. Hide your kids. AJ actually finally stopped diddling children when he met Kelly, who will perpetually look like she's 12 years old. Kelly, you do society a great favor by sticking with this man. Thousands of children applaud. So I really blame AJ for my current situation. My life has gone on since high school, and all these people on the dais, except for that guy. I don't know what he's doing. We weren't told about him. I'm just trying not to look at him. I carry mace, buddy. So all these people here, with the exception of the creepy guy, with very well-groomed facial hair. You gotta teach me some things. They should be mad at AJ too. I'm friends with most of these people as a result of AJ. And I must say, I would have done much better without you pack of degenerates fucking me up during my formative years. Before I met these assholes, I never cursed. I didn't really play computer games. I never played a game of D&D in my life, or thought of murdering several people here on the dais. But then I met these people. I could have been an upstanding member of society. I could have contributed something. But no. I went slumming it with the Laporte cretins over here. So we got the Laporte cretins, we got Thumbless, homeless guy, a diseased whore, a midget, that would be Jude.
Thanks for the clarification.
And a woman who hasn't gotten a decent dick in her since she's married AJ. Seriously, my hemorrhoids aren't that big. He's a little guy. So the only thing I can say about Justin over here, though, is I can't really make fun of him, but every time he kisses his fiancée, just know that taste right there is 30 different batches of semen. Just that whole thing. It's been tainted. AJ, you're on that, I didn't say I didn't like it. I hate you all, but mostly AJ. But yeah, seriously, AJ's alright. He's average.